Pacific. It's his first one here. And they cut the lead to 4 of the Iron. NFL Total Access, your live nightly home for off-season NFL coverage with all the latest news and expert analysis. NFL Total Access, weeknights at 7, live on NFL Network.
Hey, Money, you know that's how MJD's getting home tonight. Wheels up.
That's right.
Got to stop.
That's right. MJD.
Can't be telling everybody my business now.
That's all right. Be proud of that business. It's a good-looking bird you fly there, Maurice.
I'm like TD. I get in the pilot seat and I let the pilot fly.
So Perez stays in after the early injury to Price at quarterback, who got the start here tonight. Under pressure, dumps it off to Richardson in time, and Richardson able to get 4 yards out of that, nearly 5. Travis Feeney had him in pursuit 4 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Maurice, his acceleration is impressive once he gets the ball in his hands. When he makes up his mind to go up the field, his acceleration is rare.
Oh, for that size, he has great quickness, and he can get to top speed. And he's tough. He's a big guy, and he's tough to tackle once he gets going.
No, when he's out there running on these DBs, it's a business decision.
Well, Coach, you played against him when he was with the Browns. How'd you guys stop him?
Make sure we had more than one guy there to tackle him.
I hear you. Gang tackle, the old-fashioned way.
Linebacker Travis Feeney is the man who is down out of Washington, and he piled up 248 tackles as a Husky. 16 sacks, 4 interceptions, 1 went for a TD, 34 tackles for loss. So, no doubt, Coach Martin going to want to see him back on that field sooner than later.
And you know, he ran the fastest 40 in the combine when he was there as well.
As a linebacker, yeah.
You know, he's drafted in Pittsburgh and then spent time and played for New Orleans. So this guy, you know, is still young in age and has an opportunity, if he continues to play well, to maybe get a second look at.
Iron has dominated the time of possession, 22-11 to just 13:53 for the Fleet. Perez back to throw again, has a man open in the middle of the field. That's Palmer. Flag is down, though. And we'll see what John Lewis has to say. John O'Neill, our referee, has to say.
Offense number 62. 10 yards from the previous spot. Repeat second down.
So
that's an NFL throw right there. That's what you want to see from your quarterback. Guys are all around your feet. You step into the throw and you rip it into the receiver. The more that Luis Perez can do that consistently, the better this Iron offense will be.
And that's what the coaches are looking for from him. They want to see him throw in there, stay with pocket stature, and deliver catchable footballs down the field. You know, I said that if the field gets check it down every play, it's like you're playing on a 150-yard field, Maurice.
Well, it depends on who you're checking it down to as well, Coach. You know, if you got Brian Westbrook or other guys that can catch the ball out of the backfield with Alvin Kamara, I think the field may be 60 yards.
Play action for Perez, dumps it off to Richardson, cuts back, and dropped from behind. It is a gain of 7. Jalen Robinson in on the tackle. Robinson out of Purdue, the son of Big Dog, former #1 pick of the Milwaukee Bucks.
It's a positive play there by Luis Perez, getting the ball out to Trent Richardson, and then he accelerates upfield. Nice gain there, gain of 7 yards, 39.
Great hustle there by Robinson as well, rushing the passer, then getting back out, getting to make that tackle. Every play is on your resume. Remember that.
So on 3rd down, 4 of 10 now for the Iron. And Perez nearly goes down and manages to get
don't do that.
Goes off for grabs, intercepted. That was the old saying, Coach, don't make a bad play worse. Demetrius Wright with his first interception of his Alliance career.
You know,
Ruling on the field was the pass was intercepted by San Diego for a first down.
Inexplicable decision-making there. Just threw it right up for grabs, guys.
They've done a nice job of overloading the Iron offensive line there with 3 guys on one side of the center and then bringing the 5th rusher. And again, beat the protection and makes them make a bad throw.
John Lotulele with the pressure. And wrapping him up, forcing the interception. Second one of the night for Perez now to go with 2 touchdowns. Handoff goes to Gardner. He'll pick up 3. Be a 2nd and 7.
Gardner, the ball carrier.
Going back to Luis Perez, you've had a couple of really good plays in a row. Decision making is huge right now. So I want to figure out, what are you going to do as a coach? Are you going to go back to Keith Price, who started the game and got knocked out? Or are you going to keep Luis Perez in there and see how he's going to respond?
Well, they're not worried about, it's not how he responds. They're trying to win this football game, so what gives us the best chance?
Berkovici, pocket holds up. And through the hands of Nelson Spruce. Beniquez Brown in coverage there, so now a 3rd and 7.
Threw a little fastball there, Nelson Spruce. You got to make those catches.
3rd and 7.
You have an opportunity to showcase. You come wide open off a great route. You have to make those catches.
Let's go!
Yeah, just the ability to throttle down and focus on catching the football.
On the sweep, trying to cut upfield, and nowhere to go is Brian Brown. Brown on Brown there. Beniquez Brown with the tackle.
Yeah, they tried to be a little tricky there, to hand the ball off on a 3rd and 7. And the Iron defense, again, does a nice job on the perimeter edges, scrapes over the top, defeats blocks, and holds leverage on the football.
Charge timeout, San Diego. They're first of the half.
And that is the first series without Dantes Ford, whose return is questionable with an ankle injury. We'll take a timeout with the Fleet here. Birmingham leads 21-17, a 4th and 7 for the Fleet when we return.
Nothing comes easily. That's what happens in golf and in life. I'm very fortunate that I can lean on people, and that for me is what teamwork's all about. You can't do everything yourself. You need someone to guide you and help you make those tough decisions. That's Morgan Stanley. They're industry leaders, but the most important thing is they want to do it the right way. I'm really excited to be part of the Morgan Stanley team. I'm Justin Rose. We are Morgan Stanley.
So decision time now for Mike Martz. Donnie Hageman's missed a field goal already here tonight.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
So they will go for it on 4th and 7 here, kind of in no man's land.
Here we go, here we go. Down.
Quick snap. Berkovici, middle of the field, has his man right on top of the 10.
Yes,
right
sir.
seam, Gavin Escobar with his first catch of the day. It goes for 23 yards.
And that is the toughest pass to defend. The back shoulder fade up the seam. Escobar's going to get to the inside of the numbers and run up the seam. And all Berkovici's going to do is just give him a back shoulder, just throw it right behind his ear so he can go up and be able to play basketball. And that's what tight ends do. They go up and play basketball, catch the ball, use your body. Great call.
Yeah, number 20, Max Redfield, wants to funnel him inside to that free safety, MJD.
Hey, double duel. Blue 80.
Berkovici to Watson. What a grab. Still alive. Dives to the end zone. Touchdown. He was not touched when he went to the ground. Good awareness by Watson for the score.
That's a really nice catch by Terrell there. Nice catch, and you can see his excitement. That's great. It's great for him.
I mean, anytime you can get a guy, we're going to clear everybody out. We're going to try to bring everybody this way. And we're going to get our running back in space. But you see that catch? That layout?
Let's see whether or not.
Coach, what is going on?
Beniquez Brown has got to get over there and touch him down. Don't be relaxing.
He was up when he got 2 hands on him.
The last 2 drives, again, there's been some mental errors in effort.
Berkovici now 11 of 22 for 250 yards and 2 touchdowns. Stretching it out. Watson, can he get the corner? And he can't, so the two-point conversion fails. San Diego, though, gets back on top, 23-21 over the iron. It'll be Birmingham ball looking for an answer. Will Luis Perez be back out to quarterback the iron when we return? We'll find out.
That makes sense. So if I bought it for a business I started, I'm able to deduct it?
Yes, that's definitely a deductible expense.
That was really helpful. Man, I love technology, but it is infinitely better with people. Sometimes you just need that real human touch, you know? A little bit of empathy and understanding. Like I was saying, humans and technology working together.
You talk too much.
TurboTax Live, now with CPAs on demand.
When you rent a car on Turo, you're renting from a real person. No shuttle rides, no waiting in line, and no wandering a car lot. This is your rental counter. And this is you, already on the road. With Turo, this is compact, standard, and full size. This is better than your typical car rental. This is Turo. Download the app today.
Well, following his second pick, Luis Perez back out to quarterback the iron. Took over for Keith Price, who was injured early in this game, but now it is a coach's decision to go with Perez. Just a bloodied lip for Price. Coprich in it back now in place of Richardson on this drive. Perez to throw. And underneath for LaDainian Washington, who picks up a quick 9. Xavier Coleman with the tackle.
Yeah, I'm going to attack this fleet defense through the air with Washington and Patton, because those are and Robinson as well. Those are my big playmakers right now in the passing game. Is getting the ball to the outside, throwing go routes, comebacks, different route combinations, and getting those guys one-on-one with corners.
Coach, you surprised we're still rolling with Perez here instead of Price?
Well, I think he's, like we said, he can't make the mental error, and sometimes just take your medicine, take the sack.
Now Coprich with the carry, needed 1, picked up 6 actually, before Tarpley and Feeney combined to bring him down. Good to see Feeney back in there after that injury earlier.
But only the interception throw was a bad decision, but the other throws, he stood in the pocket, as Maurice said, and he's thrown poised plays. They got the holding penalty, they brought him back on 1. This last first down completion was an impressive play. So this is the quarterback, was their starting quarterback, so they're riding with him right now, and his opportunity to continue to win this football game.
Perez is a winner. He escapes, throws it away here. Pressure by DeMontre Moore. Mention a winner. He was a Division II champion at Texas A&M Commerce.
No foul for intentional grounding. Number 17 was in the vicinity. Second down.
Man, I will say though that you have to protect the quarterback. They lose their left tackle tonight. They're swinging their right tackle over. Their offensive line has already been beat up. So they're going to have to do some things to give them a chance when they get to these situations where they have to hold on to it a little longer to give him a chance.
Again, I keep saying it just because the stat monitor right in front of us tells the tale. It's 39 passes to 13 rushes. Just so out of balance. It seems like these pass rushes are just teeing off. There's a run. As mentioned that, Coprich, and it goes for no gain.
Well, Matt, though, the defense is thinking, okay, second and long, just do an incompletion. You're going to come back, and chances are it could be a draw.
And that is Kolo Amatongi, who is down.
For an injured defensive
You probably hear the defense yelling, draw, alert, draw, right, Maurice? You want them to change the play?
When I first got in the league, that's all I heard. Draw screens, draw screens.
To 3 minutes,
I'm like, how do you guys
seconds.
know? What is going on?
Thank you.
Later, I found out that only times I would come in the game were either to block run draws or catch screen passes, so it happens.
The defensive guys need love too. They smart. They study.
I don't know if they're smart.
They study.
They react very well.
They study. They can learn.
You have a guy talking in the Mike linebacker's helmet too half the game.
Well, see that came way after me ever calling defenses.
Meffy there.
I could have been dangerous with that.
I wish I could have heard some of the calls the coordinator telling the quarterback, because I'd have told him don't run that play.
Check, huh?
Yeah, check. Alert.
On third down, the Iron tonight, 4 of 11. You see the average there, off schedule, 6.5 yards. Near midfield, trailing by 2. Perez to pass, and dumps it to Koprich. Nowhere for him to go. As he'll gain just a yard, they needed 7. Ron Brooks there for the tackle.
Yeah, nice job, guys. The vertical, you see the vertical pass rushers coming here by the Fleet defensive line, and Luis Perez is, they're playing the 2-deep zone.
The one thing is that these linebackers in the nickel corner, they all sink to the sticks because they know most offensive coordinators are going to run routes to the sticks.
Now after making the tackle, Brooks going to have to run back and return this punt. Instead, it will bounce into the end zone for a touchback.
I bet you Brooks was like, woo, good job.
Well, again, the Iron have done a nice job of downing punts inside the 5-yard line, and they didn't get that one down there. That's an error. It's a field position error because they really had a chance to pin the Fleet down in there.
And there you see your punter, Colton Schmidt, a little upset.
So I would get a call from the psychiatrist on Monday.
Because he's on camera?
Yeah, because he's
upset on camera.
Well, he doesn't know this is an emotional game. There's ebb and flows.
Get a call.
Sometimes we're going to be happy. Sometimes we're going to be sad. Email.
Terrell Watson back in following his rushing touchdown. He'll take the handoff, and he's got a lane on that right side outside the tackle. It's a gain of 6. Brings up a 2nd and 4. And now leads this team with 6 carries and 29 yards to go with his touchdown.
I really like this run play. They do a really good job of blocking everyone down and pulling around and getting up on the second level. And you're getting your big 250-pound back in space getting tackled by corners again.
Set!
High formation now. And handoff again to Watson, and there's that brute strength. All 245 pounds of him. Needed 4, got 5 before Jeremy Falk brought him down.
Little fullback lead here on the linebacker. It's going to fall right behind him. And read it.
Yeah, it's a nice job by the guard and tackle with the slant inside, isolation. The fullback slides outside, picks up the unblocked defender.
Now 56 yards on the ground for the Fleet. Run it again. Watson again. At the line of scrimmage. Talk about pushing the pile. There you go. Gain of 4.
This is what Coach Martz and his staff have done is once they've gotten the lead, they've done a nice job of going into their running offense and then interchanging these backs. So now Terrell's now they're going to bring, Gardner in here now. And run that little counter play, and he's going to jump behind those big guys, and they're going to lose sight of him, Maurice.
He may go 83 on you again.
See the back there of left guard Damian Mama, who's back. They say he is their best run blocker. Out last week. Now Bercovici to throw, and that one's picked off. All that positive momentum. Jamar Summers ends with the interception, the 3rd of his Alliance career.
That's one of the guys that in this Alliance this season is earning an opportunity, Matt, to get back into the National Football League. He's college free agent last year with the Steelers, and he's really putting legitimate plays on tape of him playing on the football, his coverage ability, and his ability to stick his nose in there and tackle people, and there he comes up with another interception.
There's certain guys in the league, and we always talk about matchups that you don't throw the ball at. Well, in the AAF, it's Summers. Jamar Summers is a guy that he's continued to been around the football. When the ball's thrown his way, he's always somewhere in the vicinity. I'm not going to try him as much as other players on the defensive side.
And his key is he's 23 years old.
You like those young guys, Coach.
Perez takes his shot just outside the reach of LaDainian Washington.
And there's another young guy in coverage right there, guys, who did a great job. Obviously, Cameron Kelly last week and coming up with the 3 interceptions. But these are the guys that are going to kind of spring up and get opportunity in the NFL training camps after this season.
Oh.
Kelly there swats it away just at the last moment. You mentioned 3 big interceptions last week. One went for a touchdown.
6'2", 207 pounds, okay, the way he's listed. You can't draw that up. That's an NFL premier cornerback size.
He was your defensive player of the year at San Diego State in 2017. 2nd and 10 now for Perez. Trent Richardson back in at running back. And this dropped over the middle of the field by Quentin Patton. Coverage by Ron Brooks. So a 3rd and 10.
The one thing we always talk about, too, Coach, with these young players, the AAF has given them an opportunity to have live reps.
Yes,
you
video.
you cannot get that anywhere else. For if you're on the practice squad of a team, guess what? You only get to practice. It's not live. I need you to run what the other team's running. It's hard for you to work on your stuff to be a better player. The AAF has given all these players an opportunity to get practice reps in and then get live reps that you can see and coach and scout.
And they're getting video that the entire NFL can see.
So a 3rd and 10 for the Iron. Perez with a flag down intended for Palmer. Goes incomplete. Cam Kelly in coverage. John O'Neill, our referee, here with the call. And the Fleet have repeatedly made mistakes on 3rd down to extend drives.
Unsportsmanlike conduct. Illegal defense. Both linebackers blitzed. 15 yards from the previous spot. Automatic 1st down.
You can only bring 5.
Well, it's not only that you only can bring 5. You only can bring one of these 3 guys because they're off the ball.
Yeah.
So in this situation, you're going to get 2 guys rushing in, and that's something that they don't want.
So instead of a punt following the interception of Bercovici, it's a new set of downs in Fleet territory all the way to the 37.
The defense is doing a really good job, and again, that's a schematic thing more than it is a mental error.
Luis Perez, stay poised.
Richardson to his right. Perez now will keep it and run. He's got a lane, slides down just shy of the 1st down marker. Will depend on the spot. Looks like they're going to give him the extra yard. And that will likely bring us to the end of the 3rd quarter.
You got to feel good about this for the Birmingham team. With the interception and the turnover by Summers, now they go into the 4th quarter with an opportunity to go with the Revs lead.
Well, already in field goal territory. See if they can convert this into a touchdown after 3. The Fleet ahead of the Iron in San Diego by 2, but Birmingham is threatening with a new set of downs in the red zone.
It's a great day. We got football, baby.
You spoke my language right there.
We've got celebrity guests one after the other.
Hey.
What a way to start the day.
It's incredible. Ooh. That's why we're the best.
Monday on NFL Total Access, Thomas Jefferson. It's not history, it's the future of purple and black. Tony Jefferson on set, on Earl Thomas in, and Joe Flacco out. Monday, 7 Eastern.
This isn't a parking spot. I'm working here.
So am I. Who the hell are RDL Legal?
Can we help you?
Actually, I think we can help each other. You need my resources. You need me.
We can't say no to this.
Your best days are behind you.
You've been setting me up.
Turns out you're not really a popular choice for managing partner.
I know it's hard to start over. What you decide right now will determine the rest of your career.
Of course, you got to look at the number 2 fittest man on the planet as we start off.
It's my time to shine and prove to myself and to the crowd and to my competitors that the final day is mine and this is my region.
He looks like he is going to smash that time. Ranking the event by over a minute. And
was there a question? I don't think there was a question.
23-21, the Fleet lead the Birmingham Iron, but Iron threatening with a 2nd and 1 on the San Diego 28. Let's bring in our Hall of Famer, Rod Woodson, through 3 quarters. Rod, observations, what jumps out at you?
Well, I mean, Luis Perez, he has played extremely well coming back in after Keith Butler got pulled, after he got that hit. I mean, if you think what he's done, it's 22 of 39, 302 yards, 2 touchdowns, but 2 interceptions. Coach, how can you help a young player like that make better decisions inside of a game having those 2 bad interceptions?
Well, I think the first thing, Rob, we want to make sure we slow up the rush a little bit with the screen draws, that sort. But then we've got to protect him and make sure he does a nice job protecting that football.
Well, he has thrown those 2 touchdowns. First 2, by the way, of his Alliance career. Came in with 0 touchdown throws and 4 interceptions. Now he does have the pair of picks, which is what Rod alluded to there. And maybe a decision to make in the fourth quarter if he throws a third. Keith Price started this game. He came in relief of Perez after the first quarter last week and ignited this offense, even though it ended up in a loss to Orlando. But right now, Perez has this Iron offense on the move. Richardson with the carry, has first down yardage, plows over a defender for an extra 4. Demontre Moore with the tackle there. Now Richardson 32 yards on 11 carries.
Short yardage and goal line is all about mentality. And it's who wants it more at the end of the day. You can draw up the perfect play and your players get blown back. Here, the Birmingham Iron offensive line, they removed the defensive line from the line of scrimmage and allowed Trent Richardson an opportunity to get moving going forward.
Following the interception, this drive now 4 plays, 28 yards. A big penalty extended it from being a 3-and-out to the end zone. Perez looking for his third. He's got it. Touchdown Iron. LaDamian Washington.
Ball location, Maurice.
I don't know what to tell you, Coach. 6'4", and again, Cameron Kelly is 6'2", but you put the ball up there and out there for your big receiver to go make a play, and he makes the play.
Red line and ball location.
We've seen this route completed 4 times today.
LaDamian has been his go-to guy today. Now 4 catches, 128 yards, and 2 touchdowns. He came in without a touchdown and 122 yards on the season.
You know, sometimes they're just playing that cat ball. I'm just going to throw the ball to that cat over there and let him go make a play.
Bunch formation right. Richardson to the left of Perez. Perez throws, and it
nice
is
job,
good.
man.
Washington again to add 2 more. So the Fleet's lead was brief as Birmingham back on top, 29-23 in San Diego.
I'm looking for a lamp I'll love. One that can really, light up a room. There. I found the perfect lamp and shade at the perfect price. Here, at home, where you'll find every style with the biggest selection at the best prices.
For the first time in the history of pro sports, here's the app as fast as every player in the game. The Alliance app delivers revolutionary technology, real-time play-by-play gaming, instant interactivity. Truly a game changer. Get the Alliance app today. Live predictive gaming at full speed. Call the plays. Unprecedented and at your fingertips. Available on the App Store and Google Play.